Ethiopia is one of many African countries that see a large number of its citizens engage in illegal migration. This continues despite Ethiopia's economy improving and Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's administration addressing governance issues. CGTN'S Girum Chala takes a closer look.
Ethiopia, East Africa's largest economy and one of the fastest growing in the continent too. Still, the second most populous nation is faced with unstoppable number of illegal migrants who risk their lives in their thousands every day while looking for a greener pasture somewhere else. But why?
Part of it is the issue of information. Citizens have to be well informed about what they will face in trying to risk their lives in finding supposedly a better job through illicit brokers and traffickers. So this job, to curb this problem, one has to address the root causes of this issue.
Many more thousands have left this country in fear of politically motivated punishments, even death. The government says that is no more a worry.
A lot of the push factors before were partly political, and that has been by and large addressed during the past year. A lot of political progress in terms of addressing issues of human rights have been done in the country. What remains is the economic pact, the economic push factor.
According to estimates, hundreds of thousands of Ethiopians who have illegally migrated out of their country reside in Middle Eastern countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar and Oman and face unspeakable sufferings. Those who have experienced the agony advise people to stay at home.
The journey to illegal migration is hard to explain. I was in it. I was in 2 countries as an illegal migrant, including in Khartoum. Many of my brothers and sisters have perished in the deserts. It's not what people imagine, it's worse. People should explore job opportunities here. It's possible.
I believe our country is in a position to provide jobs for its citizens. The money spent to pay brokers to illegally migrate should be diverted to finance business plans. This will allow many more people to make a decent living here at home. The government should also fight brokers and human traffickers.
While creating jobs and conducive atmosphere for its citizens to avoid risking their lives while attempting to enter other countries, the Ethiopian government says it encourages legal migrants.
One of the things that the ministry and MOLSA is trying to do is to come to legal agreements, legal labor agreements with countries in the Middle East. We've done so with Saudi Arabia, we've done that with Qatar, we've done that with United Arab Emirates, so that this will be a predictable travel in search of work. This will be under contracts, and their rights and privileges will be well observed when they travel through this kind of regime.
Meanwhile, over the last 12 months, Ethiopia has repatriated close to 80,000 of its citizens who were stranded in several Middle Eastern countries. Ethiopia, by the way, is not only a migrant-generating country, but it's also one of the countries hosting the largest number of migrants who come from nations across the region. Many therefore suggest when attempting to curb the problem of illegal migration, Ethiopia should consider strengthening its work with its neighbors for a common result. Girum Chala, CGTN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.